Is it true that SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM are welcoming a new baby? Because as rumors hold before that they had a child already. So I think that all these things is something that we all don't actually understand. Because if you look at it in a very different way, in another angle, you actually notice some things about SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM, which is something we call close relationship, and that chemistry has made people think whatever they want to think about them. And celebrities are celebrities no matter what. If you're a celebrity and people doesn't talk about you, believe me, you are not popular. It's only popular, you can be popular and people can really not even talk about you. So SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM have made that name for themselves. They've stamped it. It is already written. Because this is their time to shine. This one past grace, believe me. They can say what even if SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM doesn't have a baby or a child together, fans will still cook up something for it to look and say it is true. But if you look at it in a very different angle, you should know more about this. That basically that Maurice Sam and SONIA UCHE are just friends. That even if anything concerns them, it might not be that giving birth. Maybe they are secretly inside marriage, but people don't know. I'm not even here to guess anything. I'm here to tell you one or two things about these things. It is something that we all don't even actually understand how it works. And that's as simple as that. Let's just look at some comments, because if you are watching SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM featuring each other in a movie, believe me, you will like them for anything, like for no reason. You will just like them for no reason. And that's what we were expecting now. Maurice and SONIA is two peas in a pod. They are master of disguise. They are very talented. Love them both. Maurice and SONIA is more than acting. SONIA jealous Maurice was is a jealous man. When it comes to SONIA, watch the movie The Love I Found, or My Love from Jamaica. People will always name SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM movies that they feature each other together. That's what makes you a big fan base. Big fan of SONIA and Maurice. Not only by shipping them. There are people that if you come from shipping, you always see them. But then you never know whether they released new movie or not. You will never know. There is a comment that I will read out now. Let's just look into it, because, like I always say, many people have everything they can say. You can reason anything you like. But believe me, there is no two ways about this. No matter what, no matter how. Fans are fans. Social media is social media. No matter what, you can never stop it. You can see Maurice Sam and SONIA UCHE, the way they play their role. It is always one of the best things that you can always look at and say, yes, these people are doing well. They are one of the best in Nollywood industry. Then look at it here. This person says that SONIA UCHE and Maurice married in 2022. Baby born in 2023. Okay. They have ways to manipulate time frames with this. The paternity leaves smallest infant, I believe. According to you, they have a daughter. Well, what if you believe that they have daughter together? But everything mustn't be hidden. Is it when the child grow up very well, she will now reveal it and say that this girl here is her own daughter? Something like that, to shock fans or what? I don't understand, Sha, but there is no two ways about this. We all should know this, that basically anything that concerns SONIA MAURICE SAM is always one of the best things that we all will have to reason about and say, yes, these people are actually doing well. They are doing good for themselves and giving fans what they actually want. That's the love we are talking about there. And I think there is no two ways about this. We all should just love them for no reason, like I always say. And that's as simple as that. Drop your comments so we will deliberate on it, as we always deliberate on people's comments here. Look at this particular comment also. We will read it out and also deliberate on it. And that's as simple as that. For people that doesn't believe, should believe. For people that believe, might not even believe again. If you don't know SONIA UCHE MAURICE SAM, you can never know things about them. Even this baby you are saying they want to give birth to another baby. this and that, you will still be confused. And that's as simple as that. I think this is something that we all might not even understand. But let's just look at it in another way. Let's look at this particular comment. What a movie with Maurice Sam, Sonia Uche. When Sonia acts as a helper and take Maurice Sam's sperm and get herself pregnant, Maurice was so vexed and then he became the happiest man on earth. Oh my God, they are the best. If you watch Nigerian movies, you surely know that Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam are the best duo in Nollywood industry right now. No matter what, no matter how you see them, no matter the kind jealous you are to them, believe me, it still doesn't matter. What matters the most is they bring many things to the table, and that's the best thing that you all can reason about and think about, no matter what. Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche are doing the best for themselves, and it is actually something that we all will surely emulate. Emulate it in a very simple way and in a very cool way. No matter how you see it, Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam doing what they does best and doing it in a very cool way is one of the best things that you all don't even understand. The movie are not shot and aired in order of production. I saw an Uche Nancy clip where Sonia was looking for clothes to hide Belle. But that child in turning child is not their child. But if you watch the Uche Nancy family videos with IJ got married, you will see Uche Nancy teaching the little girl to climb stairs. You are trying, but you are slow. Well, it might be true, it might not be true, but these fans will always be confused because we are talking about Sonia Uche here. Who we are talking about here is Sonia Uche, a very secretive person. A very secretive person that doesn't want anybody to know anything about her. And that's how it should be. So far you're not her family member, you will never know anything about her. People doesn't understand how these things and they don't understand how people feel like this. You will see a fan base like this, they will just be like they want to talk about your future, they want to talk about your life, that kind of a thing. You see, the way it works is very, very different, sure. But believe me, no matter what, no matter how it is, everybody will surely be coming down because when you look at Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam, they are actually one of the best in Nollywood industry and they know what they are doing. They actually understand the game very, very well, more than any other person else. They actually understand it in a way that you all don't even know how it works. They understand it how in every way that you guys doesn't even know how it works. Honestly, I don't believe anything until I hear from their mouth, but the truth is that when Uche Nancy was celebrating the birth of Oma for putting to bed, people were congratulating her and was saying it's her first grandchild, but she never acknowledged that. She only said the latest grandma in town, so I felt that maybe she already had a grandchild before this one. As for turning the child, that child is not related to them. The more and more I'm reading comments, the more and more I'm hearing different stories. Seriously. I keep hearing different stories because when you look at it, you'll be like, oh my goodness. Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, pregnant, have a child before, they are not pregnant, they are doing well, they are never dating, This is the comments you'll be seeing about Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam. But like I will always say, the truth will surely come out one day. And it will not take time, it will come out. No matter how you see Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam, there are things that people don't actually understand about human beings. When you get things about secretive people like Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam, you keep getting it wrong. You will keep getting it wrong. And that's what they are doing to you guys here. In one of their movies, I cannot remember right now, but Sonia was actually pregnant. You can see it in her face. Some women, when they become pregnant, their face tells a story. Right? Sonia is pregnant again. She's having morning sickness. Folks, how is it that you watch these actors daily and cannot notice the changes in their bodies? Well, there are people that watch not even look at whatever changes your body looks like or something like that, but there are things that they look at about you. They'll be like, they just want to know whether you will act this movie well, or they just want to sit down to enjoy your movie. That's what people always focus on. That's what people always focus on. I think that's the fact, sure, but believe me, no matter how you see it, whenever you look at Sonia Uche Maurice Sam, the way they play their role, it is always one of the best things that we always look at, because they are doing well. You actually have to acknowledge that and upload that, which is as simple as that. I watched a video from Uche Nancy and family. When Sonia's mother was telling them she misses her granddaughter, who happens to be a friend to the family's child, and she was asking Sonia and her sisters to hurry up and give her grandchildren, and Sonia said next year. This video is on their family channel and the video was posted this year. Sonia does not have a child, please. Let's stop this and promote her movies. Thanks. You said your own and said that she doesn't have a child. That's not even enough reason or enough evidence for that. If Sonia have a child, you will not know. If Sonia doesn't have a child, you still don't know. Because it takes someone that knows you very well to know things about you as well. Fan base can never know anything about Sonia Uche. Believe me, as so far you don't know her in person, you can never know things about her. Talking about pregnancy, blah blah blah, is just waking up some audience. Which it makes sense and still doesn't make sense in its own way. I think you can always look at Sonia Uche Maurice Sam, the way they play their role. It is obvious that they are doing well and they are one of the best in the Hollywood industry. Congrats to them. We the fans of this news is not new to us. There is a lot going on between Sonia Uche Maurice Sam. Maurice Sam is married to Sonia Uche since 2022. I'm hearing another one. In the movie, Enchanted Maurice was not married in the movie, but we saw him wearing a well-named band throughout the movies. A lot is happening. Hope you will tell us more on that. My dear, continue doing your investigations. Thanks for the update. Please, fans, we shouldn't forget X and Y. This is something that really like I always say, and like I said in this particular video. The more you read, the more you see different comments. The more you read, the more you see different comments. There is no two ways about this. There is nothing to drag about here. But actually, you should know that basically that Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche play their role in their own way, and not to place anybody in their own way as well. This is actually one of the best things that we all will listen to, believe me. There is nothing to argue about here. There is nothing to argue about. Believe whatever you see and move on. Arguing will never even solve any problem here. It will never even settle anything. It doesn't make sense in its own way, and that's as simple as that. They are the best couple. Who says no? Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche are best couple, MVP of Nollywood industry. That's the fact here. But Maurice must act like a husband and stop enjoying being with other women. Why was he not with Sonia on her 33rd birthday? He is married now. Be a husband, not humanizer. Well, you are the one that said this. We never experienced anything called marriage for Sonia Uche Maurice Sam's side. The one we saw is a movie. Me, You, Forever is a absolute movie. And that's as simple as that. Like I always say, fans will always be fans. Fans will always say whatever they want to say. But when we look at it in a different angle, we understand some things. That Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche way of life is just one of the best things that we always have to reason about and say, yes, these people are doing well. If someone do well, you acknowledge and also applaud that person. And that should be as simple as that, and as a normal thing as well. For when you look at Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, they are just something that we all will always talk about and reason about. The only thing you do about these people is just to like them and move on, because hating on them, disliking them will still bring you back. It can never move you forward no matter what. Because Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam carry one kind grace that just shocking everybody. It's just shocking everybody in every way. And you can look at it in another angle and be like, oh my goodness, these people, which kind of grace they carry? If you look at Sonia Uche, you can never even pick out and say, oh my goodness, that these people, this girl is such a talented girl. No, but that grace, she has more than grace. At least 80% of grace. That's the thing. So subscribe, like, and comment for you. Thank you guys, and goodbye.